Good morning, guys. Here is my breakfast. I'm having a Felicia combo meal. After trying cottage cheese a few weeks ago, I'm definitely 100% in love with it. I have it with whatever I can. So on the plate, I have a cup and a half of the Ore-Ida hash browns. I have 2 Butterball turkey sausage links. Those are really good, and it's 1 bite for 2, or 1 point. 2 points for the hash browns, 2 points for a third a cup of cottage cheese, and then I have 2 eggs. And for my calorie people, this is about 360 calories. So definitely a good low calorie, low bite breakfast, coming in at 5 bites total. I'm super pumped for it. I'm straight up not having a good time right now. Yesterday was an awful day. Today I'm like not feeling it, but I want to keep myself on track. So we are filming a what I eat in a day. And I'm starting with this and some of my chlorophyll water. Alright, moving on to lunch today. This is 7 bites, 2 for both slices of bread, 1 for the turkey, 1 for the cheese, and 3 for 10 Pringles, my absolute favorite. This lunch just really hits the spot sometimes. I always say that corn dogs are like my favorite food, but I think in reality, turkey sandwiches are my favorite food. Give me a plain turkey sandwich and I am ready to go. I think this meal is also about 350 calories. I haven't put my tomatoes and cucumber in there yet, so not for sure, but it seems to be in that area. So there is my lunch. Alright, I'm going in for one of these Alani Munchie bars. These are my favorite protein bars. At least at the moment. There could be better ones out there. I highly doubt it because these are so good. This is 5 bites, 170 calories, and has 16 grams of protein. Hi friends, it is the next day. Just woke up, obviously. And I realized that yesterday I did a really crap job of filming, and I also did a crap job of tracking. I know I said in one of the clips that I was having like the worst day ever and not having a lot of fun. So a couple days ago I found out unexpectedly that I'm losing my job at the end of the month. I obviously only know how to cope with humor. I've never really been like let go of a position or anything, and I'm so lucky to be able to say that. I had a contract with my company. It was supposed to go until September, but looks like it's ending in April. So yeah, I've been really down about that. I wanted to keep myself accountable by filming yesterday. And the funny thing is, I filmed everything for TikTok and I just forgot to pick up the camera on multiple occasions. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I did not track all of my food yesterday. Yesterday was my first kind of off day in a long time, and I'm not upset at myself about that. Those kind of days happen and I feel like we have to give grace. Also, I just stepped on the scale to check on a daily weigh-in and I'm like 6 pounds down from the day before. I don't know what happened. The scale doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm just super stressed out. My job before this one was very stressful and very not good for my mental health. I really don't want to go back to that, but I know that I probably can if I need to. Honestly, I've really enjoyed being my own boss. I kind of had like a plan until September to try to really get YouTube to take off and the digital portraits that I'm doing, and maybe be able to sustain myself at that point so that I didn't have to go back to a bad toxic work situation. And sometimes life just doesn't work out how you plan it, so it's cool. I'm still gonna work hard on accomplishing those goals because I'm passionate about those things. But I'm definitely really stressed out. I've been like laying in bed crying. I'm not gonna cry right now. I just didn't realize it at all, and I had, you know, like a plan for once my contract ended, and I was under the impression I would be able to be employed for the whole year. My big fear is that I will have to go back to a job that's extremely toxic just so that I can afford my bills, or I will choose not to do that and be facing possibilities of like losing my house or something like that, because my mortgage is already really expensive. Basically, adulting is hard, and I don't know, like when these things happen, I'm so grateful for what I have, but then I get into a really negative headspace where I'm thinking things like, you know, am I not meant to do something great? Like, is something not meant to happen for me at some point so that I can not just work a job that I hate my whole life and then die? So anyways, not to be really like morbid or negative, but I'm just going through some of that, and I'm not mad at my eating yesterday. So the whole point of coming back on here, after the protein bar, I had some Easter leftovers. I had like 1/4 cup of mashed potatoes, a little bit of stuffing, I don't even know the amount, and then like 2 really thin slices of ham. And then after that, I had my dinner, which was a grilled chicken sandwich, which was so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Basically all of last week I was like really craving just a bomb grilled chicken sandwich, and I had that with some of those sweet potato fries. They were really good. I made them in the air fryer like Bessie said in the comments, and they were good. They were a little bit sweeter than I expected. Like, they were sweeter than a normal sweet potato, in my opinion. I'm not sure for me that I will buy them again. I could see myself having them with like a breakfast sandwich or something, but I didn't film that on the camera. I did film it in a TikTok, and I think I have a picture of it. Sometimes when I'm filming like a TikTok and a YouTube video and trying to take pictures for Instagram, I forget some of those. So there's my sandwich. I had the grilled chicken sandwich and sweet potatoes, and then at the end of the night I had 2 strawberry toaster strudels. I did not ever realize toaster strudels were so good, but they really are. Like, do not buy them. Oh, and I had like a tiny amount of leftover fazoli's. So it's a lot of food. I had a lot of food yesterday, like a little bit more than I would have on a normal day. Oh my gosh, I look awful with the lighting down there. And I did track that. So the bun on my chicken sandwich was 4 bites. I'll have to go in there and show you what bun it was and stuff. I'm so sorry. I just really failed yesterday at filming, and I'm just really stressed. In any free time that I have, I was working on my resume, working on my LinkedIn, brainstorming like what can I do, you know, can I go into virtual assisting? I really would like to avoid a call center setting generally, but having so much experience in that field and not finishing my college degree doesn't really work up for that. And I have been wanting to go back to college to pursue marketing, and I don't know. I feel like that's definitely going to be pushed back. I'm just trying to stay positive. Like, I know that I have things I can fall back on. I know that if I had to, Cooper's playing. I know that if I had to, you know, we could sell the house and we would make a profit off of it at this point in the market. But really don't want to have to do that. I'm generally really good with money. So I have faith that everything's going to be fine. I just was kind of like hit in the face with this and not expecting it. And there's some other things I'm stressing out about. But anyways, yeah, so the video wasn't like 100% like normal with tracking food and everything. There's just like a lot happening. I started working super young. Like when I was 13, I started babysitting and cleaning houses and mowing because I just knew that having money meant that I could buy and pay for things if I wanted them. And I've always been really ambitious in that way. So I've never been fired. I've never been let go. I've never had something end early. So that's stressful. And I've never been at a point where, you know, I just don't know what comes next in terms of money. Like, stability is such a big thing for me. Since I did so horribly yesterday, this video is going to be like double as long because I'm going to take you through my meals today. I have said a lot of things. I'm sure editing this will be kind of a disaster. But I also want to say, like, for the last several years, YouTube has been like the only constant, one of the only constants in my life. Like, I'm always working on YouTube. I love putting the videos out there, and I'm so thankful for the community that we have, and for every comment that you post. I'm so thankful for every thumbs up you give. So thankful. I think this is just part of adulthood. I feel like those memes, you know, adulting is soup and I am a fork. Let's go make breakfast. Okay, so everybody loves avocado toast, right? I'm allergic to avocado, very bright, but I did recently fall in love with cottage cheese and I decided to turn it into cottage cheese toast, which is like avocado toast but with cottage cheese. That is what I'm having for breakfast today. Most or all of my meals today will be different from what I had yesterday because I didn't really meal prep to set to like certain meals this week. Yeah, so I'm super excited about the cottage cheese toast. I'm gonna go ahead and start making that, and I'm gonna have some chlorophyll water again. This is my 4th day. I am not sponsored by this brand or anything. This was just one of the only ones that was still in stock. This is basically a supplement in a way. Kind of went viral on TikTok and that's how I found it. It is supposed to be an internal deodorizer, so kind of balancing everything out. It's supposed to be a dietary supplement. I think it's supposed to help your breath. I'm trying to remember everything. It's supposed to help your breath. It is also supposed to help red blood cells and help like reduce the chance of cancer or reduce the size of cancer tumors. There's honestly a lot. Chlorophyll is something that's in green veggies, so if you eat a lot of green veggies, you're pretty much already getting this, which I kind of do, but I wanted to see if there were any other benefits to it. When you pour it in your water, it tastes like water that was poured over the leaf of a mint plant or something. Kind of hard to describe. It's definitely planty, and I haven't been doing the full dose because, as you guys know, I have really bad anxiety and I thought that it would kill me, so I've been just taking a little bit. Today I'm going to up my dose to half of what the recommended dose is, just to kind of get myself up to that so that I can really test it for TikTok. You can go to like healthline.com or something. You can Google it and see all of the apparent benefits of this. I'm not much of like a supplement gal. Like I will probably never be trying to sell you guys a supplement or something, but apparently it can stain also, so I'm trying to be careful. I'm doing about a tablespoon. I've been doing a teaspoon. I do love how pretty it looks. The normal dose is 2 tablespoons. I'm not sure I'm there yet. Wow, okay, it's like really dark today. I would say the taste is a bit stronger with a bigger dose, for sure. But we'll see if this gives me glowing skin and protects me from cancer. Okay, here is how I make my cottage cheese toast. I'm gonna take 2 pieces of the Sara Lee honey whole wheat delightful bread. This is the best bread, my new favorite. I'm gonna pop them in here and I'm gonna toast those in just a second. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs in the pan and hopefully not bust the yolk. Come on. Oh. Okay, I think we're good. My air fryer is dirty. This is normal life. I'm gonna turn them on. I'm gonna do 4. That'll be quicker. Ta-da! This thing has replaced my toaster, basically replaced my oven. I love it. It's always linked in the description. I also flipped my eggs. I tried to be very gentle as to not bust the yolk. Cracking the yolk every day is like a huge part of my morning routine. Alright, the toasting process is complete. We are now ready to assemble. I'm using one of my kind of fancier plates to try to make me feel better about my life. I'm going to spread 1/4 cup of cottage cheese between the 2 of them. Next up, I'm going to pile some lettuce on there. I'm going to pile some spinach on there. I don't have a rhyme or reason for the amount. I just try to put it on there. I'm going to pop my eggs on. I also have some red onion that I already chopped up a few days ago, and this is really good. It kind of tastes like French onion dip. I've been talking on my Instagram about trying to make a French onion dip with cottage cheese. And then I'm going to top it with some chia seeds. Whoops, dropped them everywhere because I tried to measure it this morning. I should have known better. I definitely put on like less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. Like it's really just a sprinkle. I feel like it makes me look more official, you know. Alright, ignore the excess of chia seeds everywhere. We have a pretty Instagram official looking breakfast here. This is 4 bites and 300 calories. This is one of my favorite go-to breakfasts now. Can't believe I forgot this part. There we go. Now we are cooking with bacon. Is that the saying? I mean, honestly, I'm in Kentucky. I should know the saying, but here is my breakfast. I will revisit you at lunchtime. Hi there. It is lunchtime. I've decided to have a grilled chicken sandwich like what I had for dinner last night, but I'm having it for lunch today. These are the sweet potato fries. I think I'm gonna go for regular. These are the buns I'm using. They are 4 points each, but they're honestly really good, and they're kind of bigger than other buns. All right, I think we're ready to make a chicken sandwich. 12 for me, a handful for my husband, going into the air fryer. I think I'm actually gonna put a little bit of Lowry's on it and then pop them in. I have it on 385 and I'm gonna do 10 minutes. I'll just shake them around, flip them about halfway through. Here is my lunch, 9 bites, 100% worth it. The bun is 4 points, like I said, 1 slice of cheese for 1 point, some mayo on there for 1 point, it's light mayo. And then 12 of these fries is actually only 3 bites. I prefer weighing them because then you know a little bit better and you're not like estimating, but today I just picked out 12 of them, so that was good. My total calories is at 761. So that makes this lunch about 460 calories. And normally I would like to have like some veggies on the side, but I don't have any good pickles or anything right now. And I also just really don't have a ton of time for it. But there is my lunch grilled chicken sandwich. So pumped. I'm getting ready to do a little bit of editing on this video. That way we can have it up on Wednesday. Happy hump day. I always like to have a snack when I'm editing because I just sit there and like mindlessly chew on things. So I have what I'm counting as 2 bites of this, which is 13-ish grams, which is like half a serving. So basically I added it up based on what's on the bag and what's in the tracker, and it made sense, and it is 2 bites. Then I have 2 tablespoons of the Bolthouse Farms cucumber ranch. That was in my last grocery haul video, so if you haven't already, definitely check it out. I'm just having some cucumbers and some little tomatoes with it. It looks beautiful. It's so cute and colorful. It is dinner time, but I want the video to be up like at 6 o'clock. That's when I normally upload, so I'm going to tell you guys what I'm having just in case it's not done in time. I'm going to make a KFC bowl, like DIY, some fake out. Hi, Cooper. Today's bowl comes out to 10 bites. So I have 5 pieces, 5 pieces of chicken nuggets for 4 bites, half a cup of mashed potatoes for 3. I'm going to use leftover from Easter, 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. Cooper, please get down. And then I'm going to throw some corn in there and 1/4 cup of this gravy, which is my all-time favorite. So that's going to be my dinner. I do need to eat and head to the gym for a workout tonight. I'm going to do an upper body night. That'll probably be on my TikTok or Instagram, so if you're not following me in those places, go ahead and do that. And then that leaves me with like 6 bites left for the night, I think. So I probably will use them on like popcorn or chocolate covered pretzels or something like that. There is my 2 what I eat in a days compiled together and just a little life update for you. I know this video is a little bit different and kind of messy, and I'm sorry about that. This is just what's happening in my life right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time.